Halloween is really a special time, isn't it? Especially for me. You can see why if you know who I am. Look up a little. That's me, a jack-o'-lantern. At Halloween time every year, I sit up here and watch everybody go by. It's a nice and scary time, isn't it? All those wonderful costumes and masks and makeup. I think about how much fun Halloween is. I also worry a little bit about the things that can spoil the fun of Halloween. Those kinds of things scare me too, but in a different way. For instance, look next door. Now, a pumpkin's not easy to carve. I know that. You need the proper tools. It takes a sharp knife. And you know, sharp knives can be dangerous if they're not used right. Can you imagine how that knife could slip and maybe cut her? Good, that's a lot better. A clean, dry hand can hold a knife safely and cut with it safely too. That's the safe way to carve a pumpkin. Well, not everybody carves a pumpkin on Halloween, but just about everybody does dress up in a costume. For instance, look across the street there. Do you see what I see? Jeremy can't see very well. If Jeremy went out like that, he might fall down just anywhere, and probably everywhere. Jeremy has to be able to walk better if he doesn't want to spoil his Halloween fun. There, that's better. It should be easy for you to move in your costume, and you have to be able to see where you're going. And I like to see all the children out in their costumes. But when I see them, I always hope they don't forget all they know about crossing streets safely. And I hope you don't either. That's especially important when drivers can't see you well. And for you to see the cars well, it's a good idea to take off your mask when you cross. You mustn't forget all the safety rules you know on Halloween, and especially because it's dark. It's safest not to cross between parked cars. That can be very dangerous. And don't cut across yards or empty lots. When it's dark, you can't see what's there. Some people have a strange idea of fun. Some people even think it's fun to throw things at cars. They don't think about how the people feel whose things are ruined. It isn't fun to spoil other people's things and make them unhappy. Whew, wow, that was close. Some people don't know what fun really is. I do, and I'll bet you do too. And I know they do. Trick-or-treating is always fun, but there are some things you should remember to help keep it fun. One thing is to always go out with friends, and have an adult come along too. Don't ever trick-or-treat alone. And don't eat the treats while you're collecting them. Stay in your own neighborhood. Don't get too far from home. Don't worry, you'll collect enough treats. People are expecting you. And even if you don't stop at houses with no outside lights on, which you shouldn't, you'll have a wonderful time at Halloween. It isn't hard to have a safe Halloween. Just look how easy it is to see those children when they cross. They wouldn't want an accident to spoil their Halloween fun. I wouldn't want that to happen either. Trick-or-treating is almost over this Halloween, but what do you do with all the treats you've collected? A lot of them are things to eat, of course, but you don't eat them all, at least not right away, that's for sure. And there might be some you won't want to eat at all. You see, some people think it's fun to play tricks with your treats. Don't eat anything that doesn't look right. If it looks funny, it might not be so funny if you ate it. Halloween can be a scary time, not because of witches or ghosts that we know aren't real, but because of real things that can spoil our fun. Just remember these few important things I've told you about. Carve your pumpkin carefully. Make sure that you can see. And make sure people can see you. Remember all your safety rules, and take off your mask when you cross a street.
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat in your own neighborhood, and don't keep any treats that don't look right. If you can do all that, then you won't have to worry about scary, real things happening on Halloween, right? Right.
have a fun and a safe Halloween.